morning, YouTube. The time now is 3:05, and I'm your host for this channel. You're driving and riding with me today. I'm currently approaching the junction of Rasa, and I've just filled up the tires to its recommended cold temperature, and now I'm taking a drive to warm it up to see whether there's something amiss with my tire pressure monitoring system. I don't know where I'm going to drive to yet. I have this habit of sometimes just going on the open road and seeing where it brings me to. And usually I like to just take it nice and easy. Today is the 23rd of August. So fast, the year 2021 has gone by. Seems almost half of it was in a lockdown, which sadly was the reality here. Actually, I don't need another vehicle. I thought it's going to be a very quiet journey. If I'm not mistaken, they just released the restriction of traveling more than 10 kilometers. So now you can legally travel more than 10 kilometers, but you have to be in the same district. And thankfully, in this district of Hulu Selangor, 10 kilometers brings you a long way. Let me give you some highlights there. There's not much to be seen. Oh, there is a vehicle coming. Okay, just a lorry. Alright. Unfortunately, at this moment, there's going to be nothing that's opened. That will be an absolute surety. There's two motorcycles. I was wondering what vehicle that was. Yeah, I don't know why the sky doesn't seem that black today. Seems like it's not been like in complete darkness for a while. I wonder if that's just due to the changing solar patterns or what. But yeah, I think I'll drive up to Kuala Kubu Bharu. By the way, this video is being taken using an iPhone 12 mini, which is now a little over a month old, I think it is. Yeah, so I've been using the same iPhone 6s for a long time, and it's just recently that I updated to this several generations of that's something they always say about iPhones. Oh, you're buying such an expensive phone and all that. But they do last a long time. My iPhone 6s was bought when it was newly launched, and still works, and it will continue to work for as long as Apple provides the support for it. And when they stop providing the support, it doesn't mean that you can't use it anymore. Alright, let's dip the beams. I'm going slightly below the speed limit today because, well, the purpose of this drive is not a race to anywhere. It's just a leisurely drive, really. It's got some colorful lights on this lorry. Station, which means that the junction for Kuala Kubu Bharu is just around the corner. There's this Petronas station here, and that means very close by. I'm gonna miss the traffic light. It's alright. I've got time. Shell is closed. That used to be a 24-hour station. There's a Shell right ahead. There's let me see. No, you can't see it. I can see it. Let me see, is that it? No, it isn't. Okay, that's I tend to go. Well, we are in Kuala Kubu Bharu. Let's see. I'm not going to go into the housing areas this time round. What I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to do a night, or, well, is it really a night drive? I guess you can say it's a night drive. I will do a night tour of all the streets in the town, all the commercial areas are, and then we will call it quits, I guess, because it's not like anything is open at this time of night. Actually, I've not been to Kuala Kubu at this time of the morning for a long time. It used to be a thing that my now wife and me would drive around in the wee hours of this night for a midnight walk. There's some place here that we like to walk. One of these days I'll have to do a video on that place. That we used to really walk there in the wee hours of the morning because it's one of the freshest places to get fresh air. And it was a nice drive. And the thing we used to do is that after that walk is we will come to one of these late night restaurants and have it would be supper, I suppose. Well, let's go up here. Well, this is Kuala Kubu Bharu, the main town, and nice town, really. It's one of the few garden towns that still exists. Most towns in Malaysia that was founded pre-independence was usually designed as a garden town, because that was what was in vogue in the 18 and 1900s in England. And there's that idea that all towns must have some green space to avoid overcrowding. I'm not sure if that's still a practice these days. Sure doesn't feel that way sometimes. Well, this is the town. Like I said earlier, not much opens at this time of the night. I think even previously nothing opened this time of the night, so it's no surprise that nothing's open now. I wonder if people have started coming to the market. Oh, I forgot, the market is actually closed. I was told by one of my favorite lunch joints that told by one of my lunch joints that there was a case, a COVID case, that prompted the authorities to shut down the market. So, yeah, one stop, shut down the whole market. I'm not complaining about it though. I think it's better to be safe than sorry. Oh, the mom-up shop does close altogether. I thought that they would just keep it halfway open or something. Is this a one-street town? No, actually it isn't. There's about 4 streets, I believe. Quiet, isn't it? Something we're not used to seeing here. I don't know if I actually like it this quiet. I would like to see the town awake, but obviously not now. I promise I'll be doing this journey again tomorrow morning, sometime in the day, maybe afternoon perhaps, that we could have a look to see what's open and what's not. I've done several of these videos already, but I keep changing my mind as to whether to publish it or not. Sometimes I feel like the quality is not too good, or usually I found myself that I should have caught my tongue a bit. Some nice areas here. The town is not the only nice thing about here. There's some other nice places here too. But that's one of those places that I'll have to bring you in the daytime. And also, I think I probably should use a smaller car. This car is a bit too cumbersome to go around the streets. I'm not the only one looking around, it seems. Turn off the high beams. That's the St. Paul's Church. I think it's been closed for a long time, so I don't know whether they've reopened the service. Or at least it's not open for. It hasn't been open for any in-congregation at premise service. They probably have an online service or something, I would imagine. Let's turn on the beams again. It's the old fire station. I don't know what's going on here. Maybe they're just keeping it on. Yes, the police station. This is the district police on the left, and up on my right is the traffic police, which is why sometimes you'll see a lot of smashed up cars parked along the road here. It's because each time there's an accident in this district, you're supposed to come here to report it. Back to the Federal Route 1, which was the road that I took to come here just earlier. So this is the road called Jalan Rasa Ampang Pecah. Ampang Pecah means the dam that broke, which at one point there was a dam here that broke and caused a lot of floods, caused a massive flood. So that's the origins of the name. It's a nice area. I promise I'll bring y'all on another drive around this area to tour it. It's one of those drives that I never get tired of. People say, oh, it's nice to drive on really fast and enthusiastically on some of these roads, but I just prefer to not put my foot down. I just like to cruise and drive at a relaxing pace because it's relaxing and there's nothing to distract you. Just gotta keep your eyes on the road and brains focused. This is where their main secondary school is. Somewhere here. Yep, it's on my right. Then on the left is this place called Kububaru, which is an institution of higher learning. Well, 5 years ago, there were no street lamps here, and the road was in total pitch darkness. That was like a really good time or a good moment to check the performance of the headlamps. This car is a 2017 Kia Sorento. It's equipped with a diesel. It's a diesel, so that's why the engine seems to be a little bit on the noisy side because it's so due for a service. Can sort of hear that the engine is a bit rough, but the headlamps is originally a halogen. Because this one didn't come equipped with the LED headlamps, which was an optional extra, and the bulbs on this has been changed to Ostrom night breaker. So does it make a difference? Well, you tell me. This is on the low beams. This is on the high beams. I think it does make a slight minute difference. It does say that the beam has a further throw to it, but I haven't taken out a tape measure to go and measure whether it's true or not, and I don't think I'm about to start to do so either. Maybe someone here has done it. If you'd have, you let me know whether is it really the case. That it does seems to be that it's better, but I say it's good for me, and that's all I needed. Is I need my headlamps to work, and it works, so that's all that's needed. housing estate, which is called Desarani. It's a nice area. A lot of these places are quite nice actually. It used to be really cheap to buy a house here. Unfortunately, that's not the case any longer. That's just life, I guess. Looks like some lightning in the... Very easy there, there's no need to drive so fast. There used to be quite a bit of wildlife on this road. A lot of reptiles, monkeys for sure. It used to be that you can sight a wild boar every now and then, but I haven't seen one for a long time. They say you can see a tapir as well, but I haven't seen one before. Not on these roads at least. But if you have seen one on these roads, please let me know in the comment section. I'll be interested to know. And if even better, if you've got a picture to show me, then all the better. This warung is closed. It used to be that all this place was where all the night birds would come out to. I meant all the night owls, like myself, for example. Let's see. Okay, we are coming back to the town of Rasa, where I started this video, and I'll probably end the video at somewhat of the same place, and maybe I might bring you somewhere else after that video. Let's see. Let me see. Where should I go? I don't know. That's the problem. See, there's not that many places in Hulu Selangor that I can go. That's not too far away. Okay, folks, I'm gonna end this video here. And if there's not a video after this, stay tuned for my next video, and we will look forward to having another drive again, which I'm sure won't be too long away. So y'all have a good night.